away. So Nautilus will be the option, but this is what I see as a very early game comp. You know, this is a team that I think really does dive, perhaps. I'm just watching the mini-map right now.
Lane, first blood. Well, it does go down. We'll get you a replay. It's a one-for-one trade. Not entirely sure what happened, but we'll keep a threat now. He approaches level 6 to make sure to dissuade that option. Tay, though, taking some time in the mid lane. May just try to go in with the ultimate, a lot of CC, but the dash out is nice. The knockup still comes in, and Saros goes down. Shinny gonna grab the kill in the end. Well executed. One gank the mid lane. Flash now back up for Saros, so trying to find the perfect time. Saros does take a lot of damage here, though. The ulti now coming out. Shinny gonna look to land the Prey Seeker and follow up with the ulti, but it might not even be necessary. The sidestep, though, beautiful from Saros. The flash gets a bit of damage down, uses the ulti. Well, Saros still alive, goes under himself, makes it out. I can't believe it. Oh, Saros takes a bite out of Rex.
Play on to Shinny. The whole thing was really all about dodging that Prey Seeker. If he doesn't dodge it, grab Rift Herald, so gonna be really close. Looks like INTZ likely will be able to get first turret, though.
Puts them in a good position now, a little bit of extra gold in their pockets, and actually able to accrue a 1K gold lead despite an even score line. That will shift, of course, as this tower does go back. Tower plating still up for the Sivir as well, and a lot of solo gold actually going over to Utapon. Already has one to fight those fights, so INTZ, good posturing, good threat there. And taking the drag area on this Vladimir, a bit more cooldown reduction. Level 2 in the Hemo Plague.
Yeah, we'll see if DFM actually has the confidence to try to take this fight now. Tay will be able to knock down a turret, but this is, you know, next dragon, a few more minutes have passed. Saros gonna have to TP back in.
Gang now caught out, the rest of the team moving in. We'll see what the Vladimir can get done. Hemo Plague is gonna hit too. Shinny now running for his life. Saros immediately onto the backline. Mills is gonna be in trouble, but Redbert says no. Tay trying to find steal, will instantly delete the Jarvan, but in a trade for his own life. Tonka land, gang flashes forward, hits Redbird as well. Shinny off the flank wants to get something done, but he's just not impacting the fight. The Rek'Sai is invisible, but the stolen Rek'Sai all puts Saros right on top of Mills. Another one is going to drop. Mills trying to go for the outplay. The rest of the team is here. They're on the way. Saros is going in with the shield, and he's going to take him down again on the edge of death. But Saros comes out on top.
4 for off of this. Yes, they lost the turret, but winning a team fight at this stage in the game really kind of spells disaster, it feels like, for INTZ, who's going to be in such a difficult position later.
Absolutely fearless. You can see
here, certainly. So we'll see. I do think they may want to try to make some of their plays happen more in the side lanes, though. Is going heavy.
The big outplay. Goes down, but just takes his own health. Guy's immediately going to get burned down by the Ignite.
And would rather kind of shore up some of their weaknesses, such as being through.
And Gang, of course, does like to be a big playmaker as well. So maybe making the choice that's right for him as opposed to the choice that's right for the team. But now stealing the arrow, taking it away. Tomcat's trying desperately to split Mills out, but Mills on the run, Evie standing. And just continue to extend the trade. The pool already used, but the rest of the team just falling apart. Mills is going to go down. Redbird next. Goes gold.
Tay.
But I don't think anything else is going to happen. Tay is backing off. They don't want to extend the fight. They lose 2, and they get nothing back. On the side of INTZ, Detonation focused me with a highway straight to the Baron if they want to go for it.
Yeah, I think they could very easily start this up. They still have the Galio ultimate. They still have the Vladimir ultimate as well. And Gang could threaten a turn here, so INTZ going to be in a really rough position. This Baron is going down.
Heavy now trying to extend it. He's got the Hemo Plague going down. Goes golden on the side of Shinny. Vladimir will go into the pool. Will come out a little bit more damage. Shinny running now for his life. Saros wants to get it going. Hecker him on the backside. Wants to turn the play. Shinny taken down. Evie still alive. A lot's going to come down to what Tay can do, but he's taunted up. Does get one. Looking for the second one as well. Vladimir with a bit of healing is going to get taken out. Tay now starting to pop up, but the Baron has been taken down, and Utapon has arrived to the fight. Big damage on the Boomerang Blade, but it does. Utapon has to be careful.
They should be able to take this turret. They're going to be able to grab it, but INTZ are looking for the potential flank here.
It's a good opportunity for INTZ. Evie is not in the fight. He's backed up. He's about the death path. He's looking for the back line. Mills is going to be in trouble. The stolen ult does knock him up. The rest of DFM surviving, but Evie instantly onto the 80 carry. Tay in the middle of the rest of the team. He's going to get taken out. Evie now going to be free to just pop off in this back line. The Vladimir just bleeding them out on the side of INTZ. Steel stepping forward. One last hit on the tower. There's the Righteous Glory. The taunt not quite going to connect as Envy Spider-Man's his way to safety. The rest of the team, though, not going to give him any mercy. Detonation focus me, clean house.
I think they could actually just end the game here, potentially. They have the Baron buff. They TP'd back in with Utapon, and they're going to look for it.
Pushing down, they're so incredibly strong. They still have 38 seconds left. The Sivir just tearing through the creep waves. They have more than enough damage here to end the game. It is all on Mills, but I don't think he's going to get the opportunity to do so. Disaster for INTZ as they are set to go 0-3, but Detonation focus me here in the first game of the day, making good on their promise to find those opportunities as they pick up the win.
Very impressive game here from DF.
Not seen a whole lot of, but will be selected to go to the top side.
Yeah, and Nara is a very safe champion. It's someone with a lot of escapes. You can farm from range. Putting so much time into this, and if they don't actually make this work, then this is going to be a huge waste of time. Now they are looking.
There he goes. Where's the tunnel going to be? Taunt is going to connect, but instead the flash in. They're trying to follow up immediately. They're going to take down the Lucian. Quick first blood, and the investment pays off, Azale.
Yeah, that was a huge roll in the river here, and should be able to very easily grab this up. So a nice little start to them. Early 6.5-minute Dragon. Next one can make anything happen here around G4, but June is also in the area.
Cleanse for G4 available as well. Tremorsen's going to spot him, moving back, sweeping him in. They knew exactly what's going to happen there. Here comes the Galio. If they don't kill G4, it's disastrous. Beautifully played. They knew exactly where he was, and they wanted to bait him in.
3 would look like if Rek'Sai did show up.
Maybe a bit of revenge on the Pop, though. You get 2 stacks, 3-4. The concussive blows are massive. They're going to try to give the kill over to Ananasik, and he is going to grab it. So immediate retribution there. For
Lloyd is being pushed back a little bit. They're threatening a potential dive, so going to be zoned out.
Ulti comes out. They're trying to chain the CC onto the Rek'Sai. The Rek'Sai tries to leap to safety, but another kill dropping for Vega Squadron. Lloyd, though, remaining fearless. He sees the Azir's on the way, the Galio as well. Crucial smite, but Pop waiting, standing. They're ready to go for it. G4 protected. They're going to try to find the taunt onto the Braum. They're going to try to knock him up and take him out. Santa's now running for his life, but he is able to grab the Eye of the Herald. Kill traded for the Herald as well as Pop.
Just going to straight up take it.
It's a hit it. Rocky's going to step forward, but he's going to get all of that gold. This Varus is going to be so incredibly far ahead, and Ananasik taking advantage of this time and this chaos where it feels like Mega are trying to get back in control to take the Ocean uncontested. Herald drops mid, Santos is there as well, and very much it is Vega dictating the pace of this game. Herald is going to come in just in time to get a few plates. No Man's may give his life in the exchange. They're now trying to retreat, uses the stun. No lockup means he just gets to walk away. The Braum locked up into the tower. Ananasik stepping forward, but won't be able to get anything else as Braum does go down. Gadget throwing some damage forward.
Really big point of power here. But at least threatening.
Yeah, threatening the tower and are going to be able to grab this tier 1 mid. That's going to open up a lot. Ananasik, though, stepping off to the side. Does have to run for his life, using the ulti as well as the leap there to make it out to safety.
Yep, we'll be able to retreat, but then it's 5-man top. They're just rotating up to the top turret here, trying to get down that last tier 1. Just ahead on the play, their rotations have been very good. You know, already knocked down that bottom turret. They just get mid, use the Rise ult to go right up top, take down the 3rd outer of the game. It's now 3 towers to 0. Rocky's still back in base here. Has actually rushed the Frozen Mallet, so foregoing the CDR from that Black Cleaver route will give him some nice kind of kiting potential against the Hecarim, though.
Oh, the Varus caught out, though. Gadget, big fumble. Thought that he'd be able to complete the read. Damage down to June, has the tunnel. No Man's, though, not going to commit a flash to follow. Another tower will drop, so once it expires, so this would be pretty disastrous. 15 seconds on the debuff before Gnar can start to stack Rage once again, so they will retreat, and a Mountain Drake going over essentially on here with this Dustblade. Could look for a 1v1 kill and is immediately going to go in onto G4. G4 going to try to dash to safety, throws him back to the team, is going to go golden here. Now trying to buy a bit more time with the stopwatch. No Man's looking for the kill, has to flash and heal to make it to safety. Lloyd protecting his mid laner there. Rocky TPing in as well. But what for? There's no fight here to get kicked off. Just giving Vega so much respect.
Yeah, you're just nervous, I think, that they were going to continue chasing onto G4, but they get flash out of G4, heal out of Lloyd, TP out of Rocky. Now Vega starting this, you know, kind of more of a serious attempt here.
5K
June is around.
Have to back up. I have to give a decent amount of respect. Rocky as well, stacking the Rage. A Mega Gnar here would be disastrous.
And just poking away at the Baron, one of the big things that does is actually buys time for boss. Because
may just think that he has the 1v1 matchup here, but Ananasik the potential to jump in and engage. Now Rocky just staying in the brush. Kha'Zix is going to move forward, stacking up that Rage though. Is he going to see the Kha'Zix come in, trying to leave out of safety? The Galio ulti is there. Burning a major cooldown for Pop in exchange for just the ulti and the Ignite on the side of Boss.
Yeah, it didn't look like the Hecarim ultimate actually connected. I'm not sure if that was just something where the Gnar jump got buffered, but looked like he actually did miss, and now Ananasik being jumped on by Lloyd.
Lloyd wants to get a little bit more. Another dash forward. The Culling comes out, and Ananasik taken down. Jungler's missing, but the TPs are now coming in. June going to look for the knock-up onto Boss. No ulti available, and they know it. Gnar is coming in. No rage stacked yet, however. And they will just disengage. Use the Varus ult, use the piercing arrow, throw down a
play more around that, but Vega have started up this Baron. You can see those animations in the pit.
No Man's here, 2k health. Can they find a way in? June is nowhere near the Baron. They're just immediately going to burst it down with Ananasik. Lloyd firing the Culling, but just well played by Vega. They are
very, very low, and it will feel like a lot of the onus is on G4 to kind of make something happen. Yes, you can send in June and Pop. Yes, you can send in Rocky and Pop, but they have not really been able to find too much, and you almost feel like it has to be a Shurima shuffle to make something happen.
And that's such a high-pressure scenario to be in, because in the early to mid-game, it's kind of acceptable, but when you're such an important late-game damage source, if you put yourself in the line of fire by trying to engage as an Azir,
you want to be facing that down.
And they need to pull the trigger now if they're going to do anything, because the other is now gone. Now they need to run. And Boss is going to be the one to chase him, trying to find an opportunity to go in. The flash forward is not going to hit anybody.
If they can survive this Elder into the next Baron, then maybe they're set up well.
Oh, G4
my
caught
God.
out. Oh, that's so much damage. G4 just running. He knows he's already dead. Uses the stopwatch, trying to buy a bit of time. Galio not even get a chance to push ulti to come in and try and save the day.
First mistake, it feels like, for G4, but when you make it that late against a death cap for Elder Rise, you are going to just die instantly. And now Rocky going in.
This may not be the best time to go in. Still has the buff. Pop, though, coming in. They're going to try to commit multiple members to kill Boss to stop anything else from being threatened. The rest of the team barreling down mid lane. Ulti comes out, but the taunt still connecting. TP now coming in from the Rise. They're ready to turn this. Boss might just chase down on a Pop here. Is going to move in. Realm Warp now coming, ready to deliver that Rise. He's going to do so much damage. They lock up Pop. Pop now set to fall. The rest of the team escaping, but the rest of Vega Squadron rotating in. The Nars GA is going to be burned. Pop running to safety, but the rest of the team may just get chewed to pieces here. No Man's cuts through him. Another one's going to fall. Gadget flashing forward. Absolutely fearless. The knockout comes out, but it's too little too late. Shut down onto the bars, but the rest of the team absolutely routed. Lloyd taken down next, and Vega poised to end the game.
Yeah, that should do it here. G4 is up in a couple seconds, but it's got to be a miracle from him to try to stop Vega.
And Vega forcing things on their term throughout this entire game. For a few moments, it felt like Vega might have had the advantage, but the rest of the game, the push back into the fountain is going to do a decent amount of damage, but it's too little too late. Vega get to end the game on their terms. One pick into a forced fight, and they are able to close it out. Vega 3-0 in the first round robin.
Clean sweep in that. MF Ultimate works perfectly alongside that. If you have J4 and Galio locking someone down, Akali and Silas diving forward, the MF Ultimate exactly in that previous game. We'll see if they can make this happen.
Will they find the execution? The flash forward, the double taunt, they're going to leap in. They're going to immediately focus the Tom Catch and burn him down. Only level 2, no thick skin, no chance. Gang running, but once again, the 1-for-1, just like last time.
Yeah, it's exactly the same almost. We'll see though, can Seros get out? June is coming.
Yeah, Seros isn't outside of a flash to come in from the side of Evie. Seros now stepping forward, though, has the Aurelia ultimate, is not going to connect. Huge stun comes in there.
4-man dive, Seros is coming too.
G4 coming in late, though they need to commit to the play here if they want to go for it. Lloyd will get taunted up. Tom Catch immediately going to try to eat up there, but the TP now coming in. Rocky on the backside. Udapon has been caught out. He does not have a safety net of the Tom Catch, and he will go down. Udapon killed by Lloyd. Steel now in enemy territory. Will he be able to make it out of this one? Kindred looking in, fishing for that mark. She kills the Jarvan. It's going to be a big deal towards that scaling option. Steel. I feel like there's any way out here. Tom Kent's just waiting. One more. Going to eat him up. Most likely spit him right back in. Doesn't even need to. G4 going to grab it. Kindred gets the mark, and Mega walking away on Steel, just sadly missing the flag and drag there. But now they're immediately going to try to take the fight off. Cataclysm coming in, but Kindred could also try to move in to buy a bit more time for the allies. Tom Kench caught out. Instantly the ult comes out as well, but on the backside, Kindred ult has been used. June's still alive. Needs to be careful. Dashing over the wall, running for his life, but Evie is here for cleanup duty. Now dashing forward. Will he take out Pop as well? One more passive proc might be enough. Only one kill taken down in the end, but it does give Jarvan access to the Dragon. Tom Kench ult now channeling to try to take him to safety. Team is going to retreat. G4 there to ward off any further aggression.
Yeah, but at the very least, they're going to have the Infernal, and that is the big deal there. They do get one kill. They are losing turret plates up on the top side, but it's actually Seros TPing in to the top lane to try to get a flank, to try to potentially threaten Rocky, because Rocky didn't have his own teleport, so he could not answer, and Seros now looking. Likely can't find it.
Chance now! Oh, no.
You hate to see that.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, well, June may be able to turn it around here, although now the Jarvan's going in. Will not likely win out on the 1v1, but that is a massive bullet time. Rocky trying to turn it back with the Donald's zone. Level 11 coming in for the cannon. They want to lock him up. Rocky flashing over the wall. G4 look for the 1v1 off the side, but Evie comes out on top. Healing just barely enough off that Triumph to survive in the end. So incredibly close.
This is a resilient Rift
Doubt
Herald.
it wasn't available initially to start the fight, I guess, but
yeah,
there's
no reason really, I think, to commit to trying to defend it. It's one auto to actually take it down. So the one thing you can do is, if you want to use it, to actually drop the Rift Herald there, as you were suggesting, try to threaten that final outer tower and get a lot of gold over on your squad.
And Detonation Focus Me just feels like in the driver's seat of this game right now, taking advantage of the fact that they know that Kennen does not have a TP, does not have a flash, and while he is terrifying if you can find the setup, pretty much impossible with all the vision the Detonation Focus we currently have for him to find any sort of flank without those two abilities.
Yeah, definitely very difficult and lower cooldown. Multiple members here from Mega are up to respond to this Rift Herald, but
Stolen Aurelia ult now used. They're just trying to pressure off here. Udapon, of course, with his ultimate available, could threaten Steel. Now stepping forward. Keep your eye on the bullet time. Where's it going to go? Galio leaps in, but no one is there. Tom Kench now coming in. Hallmark of League of Legends. Maybe because it's a hallmark of Group B. Now Udapon looking for the individual 1v1, and I think it's just going to kill G4 here. Oh. Well, he's really far ahead of Sarah.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. When the MF is running down, I think he probably just straight up wins that. You know, Udapon might end up looking pretty silly, or at the very least having to flash out. Either way, Udapon does grab the kill, and
the rest of Mega trying to get vision down on the Baron. They will do so successfully, but now that's the key to get the fight kicked off. Ash Arrow misses. That could be big trouble now for the rest of the team, but it was the fake Ash Arrow. Lloyd's is still up and available. Gang now gonna flash forward. That's the double taunt. Udapon over the wall. Stun goes in on the Akali. Kennen, where is he gonna go? They need a big ultimate here. He hits onto Evie. He hits on multiple members, but it's Saros. Udapon is raking havoc in the back lines. Both teams just deleting each other off the face of the map. But right now, Detonation Focus becoming on top. Evie still alive. Flashes out to safety. Saros suppressed. Sucked up and now killed here by the Tahm Kench. Pop has to run for his life though. Steal on the way in. Udapon is dead. Major damage sources are gone. If they extend this fight,
they want to either be straight onto the back line, bursting someone out, or splitting it up.
Before though, getting the fight kicked off here. It's just going to keep dashing in, but is now locked in the middle of the team. Finds the reset on the stun. Immediately leaps onto Udapon, but just gets deleted. Arrow comes in as well. It is going to be the 1-for-1, but it's Saros in the backline. He's stolen the Asphalt, but another kill going to drop is the Kindred. Is now down as well. Evie trying to extend the play. One dash forward. Could look for a second one as well. Triple kill coming in for Udapon. Not going to get the Quadra. Saros takes it away, but that's going to be the Baron.
DFM getting everything out of that, and now in full control of this game.
And remember that if Mega lose here, that they are out of contention. They will get to play the rest of their games today, but they will see no more time on the MSI stage. For Detonation Focus, they're stolen away now. Saros can just use that to threaten the engage. Pop has to be very careful. This next Devour could be game deciding. Fails.
There's no like protection for her, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have the Tahm Kench behind, and they're going for an engage actually on the top
side. Speaking of the Tahm Kench behind, they have managed to lock the support. Udapon just waiting, looking for an opportunity to hit the ult. One has connected now. That Silas ult is so massive. The arrow taking out half of Ash's health. She's healing up quickly though with the Blade of the Rune King, but big engage as we do see Akali break the bottom side tower as Kennen is a little bit more aggressively here. Aurelia ult has now been stolen. See how strong this one is going to be on the back of that Ash Arrow. Decent amount of damage to get the fight kicked off. Pop now trying to save G4, but that's going to put Ash in a difficult scenario. If Saros wants to step forward, the flash to the backline. Rocky wants to delete Udapon. Udapon taken out. This fight could just turn in the favor of Mega. Evie now trying to turn it back. Saros in the midst of everyone. Evie needs to find a big execution here. He finds one, tries to find June as well. Steel coming in. Evie is popping off in the fight. Members kept alive by the Kindred ultimate, trying to buy a little more time for a spite. Is not enough. Double kill for Evie. They're turning the fight in their favor. Rocky zoned out. Evie's going to try to get one more. Steel going to take it in the end. Detonation Focus me now poised to end.
Yeah, they're gonna do it here, Dracos. DFM have done it, winning the fight in the base here. They'll be able to close this one out.
Moving in for a bit more. Rocky, no ultimate available, just threatening, just posturing. Now gonna buy a bit more time with the stopwatch, but will just get taken down, and it is a long, slow goodbye for the side of Mega. Have to be hurting on the back of that game. Once again, Detonation Focus me when it counts, puts their money where their mouths are, and are able to move up to 3-1 in the group.
Really well played game again here from, remember he has no flash as well.
Is he taking the Shuriken flip? Is he taking the Shroud? I'm guessing the flip as well. Nope, the Shroud does manage to come out. The second he reveals himself, they will be able to proc the stun instantly, but it does fall off just in time, but he's still gonna go down. Boss gonna grab first blood. Absolutely massive. A slow play in the end, but well done.
Yeah. So for No Man's, there's no pressure whatsoever to do anything other than CS.
But Shinny, though, feeling a bit of pressure to try to get something done here.
And NSIG didn't find anything on the top side either, but it is just kind of the continued farm game.
Tay, though, still playing with a lot of confidence topside, but the binding does going to land onto Braum. Braum needs to step back to Mills if he wants to dash out. He has to flash first. Looking for the ultimate, has been stunned up. The Chain CC now comes in as the Nico ult is going to connect. Redbird set to fall, but a beautiful use of the stopwatch. TP coming into the backside. A caller ready to try and clean up the fight. No one has gone down yet. Santa's most likely the first to go. Tay ready to get this fight kicked off. Will dash in again. Still ticking. Santa's taken down, but Aurelia is now here as well. The ulti comes out. One dash, two dash. Looking for the stun. Sejuani has not hit it yet. Moving forward, going to try to grab one. That's going to be two. The Nico with a double kill. The Aurelia getting the third. Mills alone standing under the tower, and Vega.
He does clean it up.
And now the fight's just going to continue. Shinny desperate to try to find the Rift Hail, but has been caught out by the rest of the team. No Man's now moving forward, gets the point and click route. No Man's though on the backside, has to be careful. Galio coming in, using the ultimate, breaking up the team fight, but Boss is here as well. The stun not going to connect. Flawless duet.
Somewhat risky, and No Man's maybe get caught.
Caught out here. Shroud has now been used. Santos can try to come in. The taunt is going to get used as well. Does manage to retreat back to the Shroud, so now they're pulling back. No Man's taken down, but Boss going to grab a kill back. Redbird has to be careful as well, but Jace on the way up. Gadget throwing out the ultimate bot side, but not going to get anything as Mills cleanses and walks away.
Yeah, Mills' forced to use the cleanse, though, is quite low, and you can see Nico winning this 1v1 very heavily, looking for it.
Trying to find it, trying to get an outplay as well. Gadget walking forward now, thought it was the clone. Gadget stepping forward, taking one more tower shot. Mills not going to be able to get anything. The empowered auto comes through just in time.
Yeah, absolutely shreds him, and that empowered auto also doing so much work on the turret. Gadget making caught.
Ocean Drake's starting to tick up. He's getting a lot healthier. Shinny has to be careful here. Now he's going to use the ultimate to come out. Gadget going to swap sides. Oh, tried to go for the tricky play. Damage, that is most certainly true. And with the movement speed additionally on the passive, impossible to get away from the Nico. But the good news is from the bottom side, while the shutdown does go
Should be able to go up here for Tay and force it down.
Tay needs to be careful here. Shuriken flip. We'll take him up to safety. Has the freedom to jump back into the Shroud. Ulti just a little bit off there. We'll use the second half of the ultimate just to dash away. No Man's trying to threaten, trying to pull back, ready to have that escape option, but instead we'll just retreat. Gadget, though, going to lock up Mills. Mills just instantly taken out. Redbird caught sleeping. The second he leaves his AD carry alone, Gadget goes in for the kill.
Yeah, Gadget is just slamming Mills at this point. Back to back. Looks like they'll just get it, no problem.
Yeah, not really any tools to contest. Mills is dead. Jace is returning down the mid lane. A second charge as well will be a good bit enough to dive him, despite seeing the jungler on the bottom side as well as the Rise. And Gadget gets a free tower.
But yeah, Gadget will just take this. He can rotate bot. That was the ult and ignite out of Tay, so pretty expensive all in there from him. No Man's able to withstand it and back off. Still pushing on the top side, so maybe able to make it 2 towers for the 1, plus that dragon. So that is nicely done by them to be able to find some gold, to be able to trade that back as well as they can.
Puts them in a decent position overall. I have to feel like Vega may have wanted to get more there. Boss now knocked up. The initial stun going to connect, but Galio is on the way in. That's going to be the knockup. Shinny all alone with Aurelia, not where he wants to be. The taunt rather connects, and Boss going to grab one. Connecting across some Aurelia fancy footwork. One more dashing cleanse, but he can't stop anything else. Gadget over the wall. Envy's going to be rooted up and taken out. Blade Surge still available. Boss getting yet another reset. Gadget going over the wall, wants to keep the fight going. Mills does not do enough damage to step forward there. Uses the ultimate away. He's actually just getting blasted. This is a DPS check.
God.
You're not going to win the rune.
Solo kill on Mills this game. That is utter domination. 20 minutes in, 12-4. They 4,000 gold ahead. It doesn't feel like INTZ can actually challenge on any side. They're 1-3-1-ing. No one's even trying to answer the 3-man squad. They just give up the first inhibitor tower in the mid lane. Bottom tier 2 goes down. Aurelia pushing towards that top tier 2. But one mistake from INTZ and the game ends.
And this could just be that mistake depending on what they can do. Shitty and Tay stepping forward. Boss could look for the outplay. He's immediately going to throw the ulti onto Tay. Will not get the freedom to reset, but Ananasik is on the backside. Not quite enough damage to kill the Aurelia. Tay will get one back in the exchange. The shutdown going to be big there, but it might not be enough. Ananasik flashes forward, hits him with the flail. And on the meantime, the bottom side, there's a fight breaking out. Gadget stepping forward. Redbird taking so much damage. The Nico's unstoppable. She's simply too fast. She's just going to run the rest of the team down. No Man's on the front line. That's 2 more kills. Vega Squadron absolutely obliterating INTZ in this game. Outcrossing across the lanes, across all levels of play. Yeah, Vega are set now to end the game. Incredibly dominant performance. One of the fastest, if not the fastest game we have had in Group B thus far. And there is nothing for NB to do. Heartbreaking run for INTZ, but Vega clearly eyes focused on the top of the group, and they are uncontested right now in first place on the back of this win. For now, though, they're going to have a bit of fun with it. Wanted to take the rest of the game seriously, but they're realm warping the team in, and they will end.
Really, really, really impressive, honestly, from Vega. They have showcased so